Welcome to Mysteries at the Mansion. My name is Melissa O'Rear, and I'm the Creative Dramatics teacher at the Colorado Springs School. Dessert theater is an integral step in each grade level's curriculum at CSS. Therefore, maintaining the integrity of the program was a priority. We are thrilled that we are still found a way to do it. Through Dessert theater process, students are encouraged to take creative risks and make choices where they think critically about the stories and characters that they are bringing to life. We learn about the actor toolbox of the face, the body, the voice, and the imagination, and how to communicate it on stage. Ultimately, they develop confidence, ownership in their roles, and teamwork with their peers. We wanted to make sure that these components were still emphasized. In order to accommodate for the ever-changing, uncertain events of the COVID era, we decided to take a new approach to Dessert theater this year, which allowed us to be flexible through the process in case we had to change at a moment's notice. The third grade studied mystery in their classroom, so this year the third grade developed their own characters and plot around a mystery. We spent one whole week evolving the details of the plot and characters and learning about mystery vocabulary such as clue and motive, alibi, and suspect. Then it was edited, and in a script form they memorized it. We also learned about improvisation, which you will see each character in their alibi. Students still were able to create strong characters, bring a plot to life, and work together to do so. We adhered to all COVID regulations during the normal school day. We also split the class in half so they can have more space when they're performing. When the students reveal their alibis in the interrogation scene, we're able to remove their masks to show their facial expressions. The camera, operator, and the detective were 6 feet away. I truly hope that you enjoy both versions of Mysteries at the Mansion by the third grade class.
Timothy, come here, please. How many times must I tell you to stop knocking over all the potatoes?
I'm sorry, sir, but they roll so easily.
Oh, darling, be nice to the butler. If you find another one, the agency will stop sending their servants to a mansion.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course, Timothy. Now take those potatoes to the chef. She needs them to make French fry candles for tonight's chocolate cake. French fry candles? I knew I should have fired that chef months ago.
Chef says they're all the rage in Paris.
So are snails, but I'm not eating those. Calm down, Charles. I guess what I've seen, there's still so much to do. Susie, where are you? You called, ma'am? It's looking a bit dusty here. Please wipe off the mantle and the chairs, and don't forget the piano. Right away, ma'am. Oh, Miss Baldwin, the chef seems preoccupied in the kitchen with a frenzy of potatoes. Maybe Mr. Baldwin is right about the chef. Please bear with me.
I picked up all the potatoes, chef. We're bringing them to the kitchen.
Not so fast, Timothy. Maybe it's better if we keep those potatoes out of the chef's hand. Don't you think?
Oh, of course, Mr. Baldwin.
La-di-da-da, chocolate cake with french fries, the perfect combo. Are you sure, Louisiana? I don't really think. Not another word. I know what you're going to say. You want more french fries? Of course. I can make curly fries, steak fries, crinkle cut fries, chili cheese fries. Ooh, and those ones with the little smiley faces. That all sounds nice, but... Oh, there's no time for this. Timothy, quickly, go get the door. I'll go get the deep flat fryer. Lots to do. Where are my sweet little grandbabies? Well, hello to you too, Mother. The children are upstairs in the nursery, finishing their arithmetic. Make sure they're asleep by 8:15 sharp. Grandma is here. Of course someone's going to sleep that early. Now, Mother, we don't want any mischief tonight. No sneaking down to the party or playing tricks on the guests, okay? We'll see. Children need to have a little bit of fun every now and then. The only fun they should have tonight is adding 1 plus 1. Quickly, go upstairs before the guests arrive. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Come on, Timmy. You know you can't get in that easily. When I'm at work, we
please call me Timothy, not Timmy. Really, Timmy Pooh? You're gonna boss around your big brother? Why do you always follow me? Because you work for such rich people. And I must say, this is one of the richest mansions you've ever invited me to. I didn't invite you here. You opened the door close enough. Who is this fine gentleman? This is my twin brother, sir. He was just leaving. Nonsense! He's the first guest of the evening. You are welcome to stay as long as you wish. What a nice and generous offer. Here, hang this for me, will you, Timbo? Now don't cause any trouble tonight. Don't worry about it. What a fine home, Charles. Leo, great to see you. I'd love to get your thoughts on some contracts in the study. I'd be happy to. You're my best client. In fact, you're my only client at the moment. Ever since I lost that murder trial, everybody wants me as their lawyer. Well, don't you worry. I'll recommend you to all my rich friends. Say, do you know anything about firing chefs? Now, please pose like a cat. This feels weird. Excellent. Art should rattle you, make you question everything. Well, I definitely have questions.
Oh, Emily, looks like you've met our artist for hire. Theodosia will be painting guests all evening. In fact, we are going to reveal her latest masterpiece later tonight.
Neat. May I stop posing now? Thank you for supporting my work. I can't believe you flew me all the way from Paris for the unveiling.
It's my pleasure. The guests will be so impressed once they see the painting.
Can I stop posing now? I hope so. The subject was a bit eccentric, but I hope the metaphor will shine through. Hello?
Emily, why are you being so silly? Really? Why don't you perform here in front of this face? Guys, please, just look at this face. Oh yeah, this house is a swing. I'm going to give these guys a performance of a lifetime. You better be good. The Bolton insist that everything starts on time, and you're already 7 minutes late. Shut those crabby lips, can once they see me perform, they'll forget all about time. What kind of performance? The amazing kind. I'll play like you act and sing, and make it up as I go time. Yeah, she's gonna get fired for sure.
May I have your attention, please? On behalf of Virginia and myself, we would like to welcome you to the Trianon.
We based this home on a palace in Versailles. You are our very first guests. Please enjoy the refreshments, and in a little while we will view a new painting by Miss Theodosia Scott.
Are you done painting me? Not quite. Your smile is elusive. Thanks, I guess. I'd love for you to paint my puppy, Rufus. I live right next door. Let me go get him. Wait! I don't think dogs. I can never get their ears quite right. Now you can't fire someone without a cause. That's what you do, right? Well, she always makes up her own recipes and refuses to listen to us. That's pretty bad.
Leo Grande, is that you?
Tim, hey man, good to see you. How do you two know each other? We played Little League together. Tim was our shortstop, but now I'm just short. And those were the days. See, look what I have. Let's go play catch, old buddy. What about my problem? Well, if Leo is busy, I might as well shoot some hoops in the basement. I'm so glad I bribed that architect to add a basketball court down there.
Susie, have you seen my husband? Want to be on the outside and I need him too? Why are you bleeding?
Oh, silly me. I was helping the chef make a cake and cut myself with a knife.
When do you use a knife to make a cake?
Apparently, it's a new strategy. I'll go get a Band-Aid so I don't bleed on my face.
Catastrophe! Mrs. Baldwin rolled on a dark chocolate cake for the cake batter. I must run to the store, and I'll be back in an hour.
An hour? I guess can't wait that long.
I'm a genius man, but I can now make dark chocolate cake without chocolate. That would be just cake.
You're right. Of course. Where is Charles?
Timothy, you naughty boy, where are my potatoes?
I'm sure they're somewhere.
Well, they did not hide under their own. Potatoes have eyes, not legs. Bring me my ingredients, or if you don't, you won't get a single piece.
Oh boy, what do I do now? Excuse me, have you seen a small stuffed animal? You want me to act like a stuffed animal? Sure, I can dance like a gazelle, hop like a bunny, or sing like a walrus. No, I meant to be some little silly teddy bear. Sheesh, I thought I was the one with the hearing problem. I've seen many things that appear and then they disappear. Once I've made my legs disappear in a magic act, and I had to crawl all the way home just to wait for my big performance. I'm looking forward to that.
Relax, my boy. We have the same face. You have nothing to worry about.
Chef needs the potatoes, but Mr. Baldwin can't seem to bring them to the kitchen. Can you pretend to be me?
Sure, it's like those chicks we used to pull on a babysitter.
Don't make me look bad.
Like I said, you have nothing to worry about.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a lawyer? Someone broke my front window and I want to sell.
I might have an idea how that happened.
You have to wait, Emily. I need Leo to sue the individual who tracked mud puddles in the hallway.
Do you know who did it?
Not who, what they look like, all puppy footprints.
Excuse me. I need to go check on something.
I can't wait any longer. Timothy, Susie, where are you?
What do you want?
How may I serve you, my ma'am? Fetch the priceless artwork. With pleasure. We are finally arrived at the grand finale. Where's Charles?
Sorry, dear. I was needed elsewhere.
Where? In the lake? You're stuck in where?
Susie, Timothy. Hello, somebody fetch me a towel. Oh, thank you.
No problem. I have an air dryer in here too. As I was saying, the grand finale. I first met Theodosia Scott on a trip to Paris. Her work was so original, so exciting that I had to bring the painter and the painting to the Trianon.
On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
My masterpiece has vanished!
Somebody call the police! Let's make you the lead.
Don't be ridiculous, Timothy. You work here. You can't leave. Oh, right, because I'm the butler, and he's my no-good twin brother. What? Answer the door. You do it. I'm taking a break.
You called for a detective?
Yes, thank you for moving so quickly. A piece of art has been stolen right under our very noses.
I see. Let me take a closer look. An 8-ounce russet. What time did the painting disappear?
It must have happened during the party, sometime in the last hour.
And was the easel right here all night?
No, it was in the hallway until a few minutes ago.
This is going. Who did it? Was it you? Or you? Or maybe it's someone who isn't even in this room. I will need to interview everyone who present. Everyone is a suspect in this very case. Where were you when the painting disappeared?
What painting?
What is that mop behind you?
What mom? It's my hair.
You were a little late to interrogation.
No, I wasn't. Okay. I was downstairs mopping something. I don't know what it was.
Where were you when the painting disappeared?
I don't know.
What were you making for the party?
A cake?
Was it special?
I don't know. Oh, fine! I was putting French fries on a chocolate cake.
That sounds horrible.
I know.
Where were you when the painting disappeared?
I don't know. Where were you?
I wasn't there. Why were you invited to the party?
To take care of the grandchildren, of course.
Looks like you brought something into this room.
No, I didn't. Oh, fine. I looked at the painting and then I saw a smudge, so I went to the bathroom to clean it.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
What painting?
You were going into the kitchen a lot, weren't you?
I was going into the kitchen to give the chef potatoes
Why?
for her French fried potato candles or cake.
Is Mr. Baldwin paying you enough?
Oh, fine. I found a potato in the basement where Mr. Baldwin broke the toilet.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was watching the painting getting revealed.
What about before that?
Well, I was insulting people.
That's not very nice.
Well, they don't call me evil for nothing, so.
I saw that you're friends with Leo and you left the party.
Oh, fine! Me and Lou were just playing catch, but we didn't do anything wrong.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was playing catch with Tim.
Did anything happen?
No.
I heard there was a big crash.
Oh, fine. Whenever we were playing catch, we accidentally broke the neighbor's front window.
Where were you when the painting disappeared?
I was in the basement.
What were you doing in the basement?
I was playing basketball.
During your own party?
Yes. Fine. I broke the toilet with the basketball in the basement. It's even wet.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was helping the chef
Doing what?
making cake.
Did you bring an animal to this party?
Fine. I have a puppy, but I let him out and let him track mud puddles across the room.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was warming up.
Oh, so you're a performer.
Yeah. Can I check?
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was upstairs.
And isn't it your painting?
Yes.
Would there be a reason why you would want to steal it back?
No.
You were hired for this party?
Yes.
To do what?
Paint people?
Were you actually painting people?
Oh, fine. I stole a child's teddy bear to paint it.
Where were you when the painting disappeared?
I was in the kitchen.
Why were you in the kitchen with the chef?
I was making cookies.
Did you see anything in the kitchen?
Only the chef.
Why do you have that face?
Oh, fine. I broke Miss Waldron's vase when I was cleaning.
Tim and Leo were playing catch, so it couldn't have been one of them. Mr. Baldwin was playing basketball downstairs and flooded the basement floors. What about the maid and butler? I have some work to do.
Thank you all for your cooperation. I've discovered who stole the painting. Let's start at the end. Tim and Leo were playing catch and accidentally threw a ball into the front window. It was you! Sorry. Next we turn to Grandma. Grandma said that the painting looked like a town, but how could she know unless she's seen it?
Fine. I snuck up here. I wasn't even invited to the party. I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about.
She noticed a smudge, so she took it to the bathroom to clean it off.
You dare to spoil my flawless masterpiece? I wanted to, but it disappeared before I could.
Yes, It seems the maid took it.
I only moved it. Miss Baldwin told me to clean the bathroom, so I moved it to the kitchen.
Why didn't you put it back in the hallway?
I got distracted.
You should know, Mrs. Baldwin, Susie confessed to break your antique vase from Florence.
Susie, you're fired!
Next we turn to Theodosia. She wandered upstairs and stole a child's teddy bear.
Why take it? Because it leads to great art. You stole from my daughter. You're fired.
While making her way back downstairs, she noticed the painting in the kitchen.
Into the way from dripping fryer oils. What a disgrace to my art.
And yet she left the painting in the kitchen.
I don't clean up. That's a job for servants.
Funny you mention servants. Timothy, dressed up as his brother, snuck into the kitchen with a bag of potatoes.
You disobeyed me. You're fired. Actually, sir, that's my brother. Well, he's fired too. Thank goodness.
Although the butler kept dropping potatoes, he's otherwise innocent, which brings us to Mr. Baldwin.
Charles, you didn't!
Oh, but he did. He left his own party to play basketball in the basement.
By himself? How rude!
While horsing around, he broke the toilet and flooded the basement floors. Poor Mrs. Baldwin tried to cover it up by mopping while you all were being interrogated.
I could have done that for you, ma'am.
Oh, that's so sweet. Charles, unfile her!
Speaking of messes, Emily's dog tracked mud footprints all over the hallway. She was so busy cleaning up after her poop, she never even saw the painting.
I just wanted to look at it, but I guess the painting was in the kitchen, along with the shelf. Finally, an excuse to fire her.
Yes, the chef saw the painting, but she was too distracted putting french fries on the chocolate cake.
How scrumptious.
When she turned around, the painting was gone. She thought you might accuse her, so she lied about going to the store.
I sat in my car and ate snails until the detective arrived.
As for the actress,
Her former.
she arrived too late to see where the painting had gone. Plus, she can't go anywhere without people noticing.
Thank you. So, who stole the painting?
When you asked for the painting, your servants brought the easel from the kitchen, not the hallway. The maid knew because she left it there. But how did you know where it was?
I saw it when I was delivering the potatoes to the chef.
No, that was your brother Tim. He must have snuck around after playing catch with Leo, saw it and stole it.
Oh, fine, I did it, but I didn't hurt anyone. All I wanted was a little luxury for myself. Then I was so jealous. I was so jealous of my brother getting to work for such fancy mansions and getting to go to such fancy parties.
In that case, you're under arrest.
Oh, come on. I didn't hurt anyone. All I wanted was a little luxury for myself. Why don't you take this painting instead? What is that? A cat? I do not paint animals!
quite an evening. Why don't you all head home?
Can we eat first? I'm starving. Leave it to me. I'll make French fries. Honestly, that sounds delicious. No, Charles. The punch does not go there.
Does it really matter, darling?
Of course it does. This is our first party in our fabulous new home. Everything must go as smoothly as possible.
In that case, why aren't the servants helping us? Frederick!
Yes, Mr. Baldwin? The guests will arrive here any moment now. Stand by the door to welcome them. With pleasure, ma'am. You see, Charles, I give Frederick an order and he jumps right to it. Lily! I wouldn't do that, sir. Your guests will leave footprints all over the house.
Lily, why are you hiding under the piano?
A good maid goes unnoticed. That doesn't mean you can sneak around places. It gives me the creeps. Would you like to hear the good news or the bad news, ma'am? Start with the bad news. Oh. Not again. Start with the bad news, I suppose. The chef is missing! But the party's about to start. We can't have a party without cake. Good news, I know how to bake cookies, so I'll do that before the guests arrive. Cookies! What is this, nap time?
What my wife meant to say is thank you, Lily. Cookies will be fun.
Oh, Charles, the party is already a disaster. How could the chef abandon us like that?
No time to find out. The guests are here.
Oh, Sharon, you came! I'm so glad. This is a great opportunity for you to meet new people. But Aunt Virginia, you know how shy I get. I'd rather sit in the corner and read. Eyes on the book, Missy, before you step in the punch bowl. Well, now I want to see you in this room talking to people. Here, I even made a fun conversation list for you. All right, only because you're my favorite aunt.
Oscar, so good to see you.
I barely made it here. As I walked along the telephone wire, a flock of birds attacked me. I backflipped into the nearest trampoline for safety. Why not use the sidewalk? The what say I love where you put the punch bowl. It's the perfect place for doing handstands.
Sorry, old friend. My wife has a rule. No acrobats near the piano.
However, we set up an obstacle course by the back lawn for you. Thanks, old friend. Say, can you wrestle me up my handstand when time starts? I think you mean wrestle, sir, not wrestle. Ah, what's the fun in that?
I guess I'll answer. Honestly, what do I pay these people for?
Just the man I want to see.
Scarlett, what are you doing here?
Your maid invited me. Come on, Charles. Aren't you a teensy bit happy to see me? We made a cute couple way back when.
That was way back when. I'm happily married now.
We'll see about that. Scarlett, I'm so glad you came.
Since when do you invite guests to my party?
Mrs. Baldwin asked if I knew any bright, charming young women to round up the numbers. Why? Isn't she pretty of her?
You glad that you came out of a business matter to discuss with you.
I'm another get-rich-quick scheme. I told you, Charles. I make money the honest way. Honesty must be better than I thought.
Trust me, Brian, I think you'll like this idea.
I'll get it down. Thank you, Frederick. You're so helpful. I can't believe you played the director. And Tony Gattilli, that is just fabulous. And I can't believe you acted in Wish the Swan. That's my favorite movie. Not too bad for two starving artists. Well, I'll do anything these days to make some extra cash. Folks like this have so much money, they don't know what to do with it. I heard the whole truth all the way to Australia just to buy a painting. She's going to show it off tonight. Guess I should have taken up painting instead of acting. Yeah, me too. If you could be an animal, what would you be?
A kangaroo. How about you?
A bookworm, I guess.
Oh, I hate books.
Hey, put that down.
Sorry, I got carried away. Frank, I'm so glad you came, but don't get too carried away. We have lots of expensive stuff in here.
Don't worry, Mr. B. Say, can you point me to the bathroom?
Right down the hallway, but be careful.
Lily! Yes, ma'am? The cookies have burnt to a crisp. Well, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Baldwin. Baking isn't my specialty. You told me you knew how to bake cookies. I never said I did well. Ugh. Excuse me, Aunt Virginia, but I couldn't help overhearing that you need more cookies. I could bake them. You're a lifesaver, Sharon. On one condition. You let me read in the library for the rest of the evening. Oh, Sharon, you can't marry a book. At least it's get a happy ending. Oh, fine. Only because it's an emergency. Lily will show you around the kitchen. Now go! Hurry! Excuse me. Have you heard about the painting that's on display tonight? Why, yes. Moonlight in Melbourne. Why'd you ask? Oh, you know, we're big fans, especially out to make some money. Well, I heard it comes from Australia, and it must be hideous. Why do you say that? Because she bought it. Mrs. Baldwin has wretched taste, except in men. Pardon me, I need to go powder my nose. She seems a little mysterious, don't you think? Hey, you two have any snacks? I kept looking for some, but all they got is full of punch. I heard something about burned cookies. Oh no, I spent the whole afternoon working on my acrobatics. If I don't eat soon, I'll get hangry. Well, we can have that. Why don't we all sneak back to the kitchen? They've got to have yogurt or quiche or some rich person food. Oh, wait for me! How many times do we have to tell you? Put that down.
Can't help it. I need to live. Oh dear, I guess I should call a plumber to get that fixed.
See? This is what I'm talking about, Charles. You let people trash your home, show up fancy owner, and you don't even lock the beer barrels. You need to be more careful.
Oh, I will never steal from Mr. B. I know, Breaker, but breaking my stuff is just as bad. We have many, many expensive valuables in here, and they're even more valuable now that
Mr. B. Now that Mr. Baldwin has some of this fantastic party, isn't that right, Charles? Could you just turn that toilet to the bathroom?
later. I'm thirsty.
You tripped over the punch bowl. Now the floor is all sticky.
Even worse, we have no lunch left.
Come with me. We have plenty of soda in the fridge. Gather around, everyone. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. You getting a divorce? No. The time has come to reveal the painting. Lily, go help Frederick fetch
yet simple.
Oh, yeah.
No! Moonlight in Melbourne is a beautiful painting. This is garbage.
The artwork has been stolen. Quickly, Lily, call the police.
That's not my job! I'll come for you, Charlie Bear. I'm sorry. Who are you? A close friend of yours.
Not that close.
Would you please focus? A valuable painting has been stolen. Just as I feared. Thankfully, no private detective will live nearby.
Ooh, she was close.
You called, sir? Yes, sir. A piece of artwork has been stolen right under very noses. I see. Let me take a closer look. I thought I found a potato. When did you last see the painting?
Right before the party started.
And where was it at the time? The easel was sitting in the hallway. Did anyone come walk past it? Was it you? Or was it you? I'm going to have to ask each one of you some questions one-on-one. Where were you when the painting was stolen? I was in the kitchen. Doing what? I don't know. I was seeing if there is any dessert since the chef is gone. And where are there desserts? Apparently we don't have any desserts. How do you feel about that? I feel very mad that the chef abandoned us without telling us. I did notice some cookies. Oh, yes. Apparently the first batch were burnt. How did they burn? Oh, fine. I burned the cookies so I could get the maid in trouble and make Charles fire her because she's been so mean. Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was talking to Brian the billionaire.
Do you have a business deal with him?
Maybe. My maybe is yes.
Is your business doing okay?
No. Okay, fine. I lost my job, so I tried to steal a painting, but it was gone. So I stole this vase.
Where were you when the painting was stolen? I was just in the kitchen. Why were you in the kitchen? Oh, fine. I was helping the actor and the actress eat the chocolate cake. Do you have any proof? Yes. This knife. Where were you when the painting was stolen? Oh, I was just in the kitchen. What were you doing in the kitchen? Oh, nothing. Guests aren't supposed to be in the kitchen. I heard you're an actress. Yes. Yes, I am. Do you make a lot of money? Well, sort of. Yeah, I guess so. And are you able to eat good food? Yes. So why were you sneaking around in the kitchen? Okay, fine. Along with Mr. Acrobat and Mr. Musician, we ate a whole chocolate cake. Here's my fork for proof. Where were you when the painting was stolen? I I was talking to Mr. Blocks.
You have some chocolate on your face.
It's actually dirt.
I heard that you might have been in the kitchen.
No, fine. I ate a whole chocolate cake with the two artists and the musician man.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
Oh, nowhere.
And what were you doing?
Move on.
Tell the truth.
Move on.
I need answers.
Fine. I was in the kitchen just dusting, but then I saw a spot on the floor that's purple. Purple paint all over the floor.
And did you do anything strange?
Oh, no, I haven't done anything strange.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
Watching the painting be presented.
I heard you were gone during that time.
Well, oh fine. I was painting the mansion with purple because I think it looks better purple. And what else do you need to know?
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
In the bathroom.
I heard you like to lift heavy things.
Yes, but I get kind of angry sometimes. So that's why I stole the toilet.
You stole a toilet?
That's why the floor was wet.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
Oh, well, why do you ask?
Because it was stolen and we're trying to figure out why.
Well, I do think I'm pretty, thank you.
I heard you know Mr. Baldwin.
Yes, we're very close friends.
Were you invited to this party?
Well, I don't... yes, I was.
By Mr. Baldwin?
No.
Was there any reason you would want to steal the painting?
Well, maybe, maybe not. You don't know.
You were in the bathroom for quite a long time, I hear.
Well, yes, I was powdering my nose. But I also... I dropped my lipstick down the drain, okay? And, well, I did try to steal the painting because I am Charles' ex-girlfriend, and I do really much like him. But I really wanted to steal it so you would pay attention to me.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was looking for Mr. Baldwin's car because the chef stole it.
The chef stole his car?
Yes. And then then the chef returned it, so because he didn't want anybody to know.
Do you have proof?
Yeah. Here's the proof.
And what else?
Okay, fine. I tried to steal the painting, but when I lifted up the fabric, it was already gone.
Where were you when the painting was stolen?
I was in the library reading. This is a party. Why are we in the library? Because I don't like parties. Did you see anything suspicious? Yes. Tell me more. When I went into the library to read, because I hate parties, you already know that. I opened my favorite book and a stack of unpaid bills fell out. And they belonged to my uncle.
Now I suppose you've all been wondering who stole the painting. Well, you certainly didn't stick around for the snacks. Oh, you do love a good snack. After a hard day at the gym, you were starving. So along with the two starving artists who were actually starving, you snuck into the kitchen. Oh, Oscar, you didn't have to do that. We had a whole entire line of snacks out on the lawn for you. What? The hungry trio passed by the painting but didn't notice it. They did, however, eat a whole entire chocolate cake. Huh, I guess the chef made dessert after all. At 8:22, Miss Scarlet left to powder her nose. She stumbled upon the painting and in a jealous rage tried to steal it. Maybe then you pay attention to me, Charlie.
I am married!
However, when she lifted the fabric, the painting was already gone.
So someone stole the painting before Scarlett left the room.
Was it the billionaire who kept hinting at the possible robbery? No. As a man of his word, he earns money honestly. That's right. Wait a second. Didn't he hire you? Moving on, Brian has an airtight alibi. During the theft, he was painting the mansion door purple. Why would you do that? I think it looks better purple. Now, the next thing I'm about to say will be a little hard to hear. Yes, the Baldwins live in a mansion, and yes, they have lots of money, but not anymore. I'm sorry, Aunt Virginia. I had to tell her when I went into the library to read because I hate parties. When I opened my favorite book, a stack of unpaid bills fell out. My uncle lost his job months ago, and he can't afford this house. Is this true?
Yes, darling, I lost my job when you were in Australia. But don't worry, I have a plan.
His plan is insurance fraud. He wanted to steal the painting. That sounds to be in secret. I said no. Of course.
Not that it mattered. When I went to steal the painting, it had already vanished. So I sold it instead.
We're going to have a very serious talk after this. Ooh, maybe I still have a shot. Since he's broke, Mr. Baldwin hasn't been paying either the maid or the butler. That's a pretty good motive. We would never. Besides, when I tried to steal it, the painting was already gone. Wait, did everyone try to steal my painting? Almost everyone. Which leaves us to Gregor, the bodybuilder. As he was walking through the mansion looking for heavy things to lift, he stumbled upon the painting. As a connoisseur of Australian art, he was fascinated.
Oh, that painting for sale? Yeah, I liked it.
What do you mean, for
Sam.
Well, there was a price tag on the back. So I bought it. I put the money in a drawer in the library where Mr. Baldwin will be. And then I bought the painting to my car. What about the soda bottle? I was thirsty.
There you have it. Case closed. Aren't you going to arrest this man? For what? He made an innocent mistake. As long as he returns it, there is no crime.
Actually, I'd rather have the money.
Charles! How could you?
What? This house is expensive.
As for the rest of you, you may have tried to steal the painting. Well, you didn't. So I must bid my farewell.
Wait, Detective Claire, Mr. Baldwin, something has gone horribly wrong.
What is it?
I think the chef stole your car.
To America, My New Home, the dessert theater show for 5th grade. Like I stated before, this unique year with trying to constantly adapt to the ever-changing environment while still maintaining the integrity of the dessert theater program. What a better way to adapt than through a devising and arts-integrated approach. Devising is where you create a piece of theater from just a prompt, and in this case, it was from the immigration and research studies from their classroom. It is arts integrated because I worked closely with the classroom teacher, Tim Ferguson, to correlate with the immigration and research studies. 5th grade ultimately wrote the scenes that you will see. They chose the country they created a character that immigrated from that country and the relationship with another character. The writing process took half of the rehearsal time where they wrote 3 scenes. One that reflected life in their home country and why they left, the journey to America, and then life in America. Students synthesized the information from their research in a whole new way, bringing it to life on stage. And ultimately, the goals of dessert theater were still met, even though the process took a different focus. Tim will now talk more about the research component.
During the dessert theater process, the 5th graders studied American immigration from the time period of 1880 to 1900. We studied the forces that pushed immigrants to America, and we studied the forces that pulled immigrants to America. Then each group focused and researched a specific country of origin that they would then perform during the dessert theater process. Also, a big part of this learning process was interviewing their parents about their immigration story. Some of the stories that they learned from their parents you will see performed this evening.
Each scene that you will see only has 2 to 3 actors in it, and they remain 6 feet apart, and they are the only actors on the stage. The scenes are less than 3 minutes long, and because of all of these factors, the students were able to remove their masks for only the filming. All other rehearsals adhere to all COVID regulations that we normally do on a school day. We truly hope that you enjoy watching America, My New Home, 5th grade's Dessert Theater.
Good morning, Papa. Boys, breakfast is ready. Okay, Savita. Boys, must have breakfast.
Really, this again?
Igor! Manners!
Fine, Papa. Sorry, Savita.
Do you like it, boys?
It's amazing, Savita.
It's something.
Igor!
It's after school for you and work for me.
Should I tell them about the move to America? It has a higher paying job than here for me, and I'm sure that Papa and Igor can find good jobs there too. Maybe I should just buy the tickets without them knowing. But that would be wrong. Ever since Mom died, it has been hard to keep this family up and running. I'm sure I can find a good school for Igor. And Papa? Well, I know it's been hard for him, trying to make enough money for his business and Igor's school. The business has been bad. I can tell. Mom made most of the money, so it's final. I'll buy the tickets. I will tell them we're moving to America tomorrow.
Papa! They burned down the school! Right to the ground! I wish we could move to avoid all the hatred.
I would love to, Igor, but we just can't.
Do you think if we saved all our money we could?
I just don't know, and it's not about the money.
What is it about then?
My work and your school. I just don't know if we can find that there.
Okay, Papa.
Sveta, Igor's school burnt down.
Oh no, Papa, that is horrible. I have something to tell you though.
What, dear?
I bought us tickets to America.
You're joking, right? You can't just go around buying tickets to America.
Well, Igor will be ecstatic about this.
What about me, sweetie?
Your sister here was telling me she bought us tickets to America.
This is just what I wanted. A new first start away in America like a redo.
I told you we'd be ecstatic. We have to pack and get to the dock soon, so hurry.
Hello, Wilbur. Hi, how are you?
Great, how are...
Great, but I'm still upset about Mom and Dad brought me down to the German Revolution. In Mom's memory, I'm making Pfannkuchen.
Yum.
So, how much money can we make today?
50 mark,
How much food can we buy?
2 steaks and 5 potatoes.
Good.
I also came to say we can't keep our house in business because we didn't pay our bills. And we have to start packing like right now because we only have a day.
What?
Move it!
Okay.
I need to buy 2 steaks, 5 potato, 1 chicken, and 30 apples.
That's a lot.
We only have 300 mark. 100 for the food, 100 for the train, and 100 for the ship, and hopefully some left over for America.
America? What do you mean, America, Jack? America's for the dreamers.
We didn't pay our bills, our business is failing, there are no jobs available, there's nothing left for us here. Please, Wilbert?
Fine, as long as you promise a good life.
I can't promise that, but I can promise a better life.
Okay, I'll go get the food. Oh, by the way, Pfannkuchen is permitted.
Thanks. This is a chance to have a better life.
Looks like Polish are gonna scuff the scavenge. Oh, what's this? I can sell this again at Tony's shop. Hi, Aunt Tony. I need to sell this. Can
Do you think your customers should buy it?
Maybe. Hey, have you heard about the religious prosecution? Apparently people around Bowling are being put on trial for being religious.
Oh no, the cell phone. Now who's gonna buy this? I need money.
I guess that guy over there.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yep, he bought it. Now we can afford dinner.
Okay, let's go get some food.
Hey, what are we doing to that guy?
I think that they're religious prosecutors.
Well, we never really got a point. We don't really want to be put on trial after all.
Well, where are we going to go?
We could go to America. Either the streets are paved with gold, we can have religious freedom, and get a good paying job.
But how are we going to get to America since we spent all our marks on the food and we can't afford the trade tickets to the port?
Maybe we could stow away on the train.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Let's go.
Fine. Let's go before the religious prosecutors put us on trial.
Okay, I'll need a hiding place. Do you have any ideas?
Maybe we could hide behind the last row of seats on the train.
Yeah, that's great. Let's go.
I can't believe she didn't like the dress I made. I worked so hard on it, and she was all sassy like, oh, I'm so proper and pretty, and I'm too good for your dress. Oh, I'm Lady Gabriella, and I'm so pretty, and you're dirt to me.
Anna, what I've been trying to say is we lost our house.
What? Why?
Because the taxes are so high here in Sicily, we couldn't afford them.
That's it. Start packing.
Why?
Because we're going to America.
The streets are paved with gold?
Don't believe everything you hear.
Well, they are, and don't forget Mom to engage her early.
I would never. And I'm bringing this dress. It's mine now.
In what world would you not take that dress?
I don't know. Before we go, we should say goodbye to the only nice people left in this town.
Of course, Grandma and Grandpa.
When we get to America and get better jobs, we should send the money home for them to come to America with us. Maybe you should even make them a drawing to remember us by while we're gone.
I don't know if I can. My hands are so sore from washing dishes. Maybe when we go to America, I can go to a real art school. Not planning anything.
Well, all right. Can you help me pack now?
It's so early. Well, alright. I'm gonna hit the fields. You should probably head to the bed. I'm kind of hungry.
You know, we have oatmeal if you are hungry.
Alright. Someday, I'll live in California where you won't have to pay taxes to the emperor.
Look, brother, I caught something.
Really? Really?
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow, look at that size.
Should we sell it?
Yeah, we should buy a passage to America.
No, we should buy more seeds to plant.
But if we go to America, we won't have to pay taxes to the emperor.
Why? We have a home and a farm here. Sure, we have to pay overpriced taxes, but we're safe here. We must sell it.
Brother, I sold the fish.
Really? Yeah. For how much?
48 yen.
We could buy more seeds to plant.
No, we should buy a passage to America.
Why? We have a home and a farm here. Why would we go to America?
Because we won't have to pay taxes to the emperor.
Fine, I'll go. Only because you need protection.
I don't need protection from you. Our parents live there.
We'll talk about it in the morning. Good night.
Good night. So what do you think about it, brother?
Yes, and I think it would be best if we went to America.
Yes! America!
Where do we buy the tickets?
At the immigrant's office, of course.
Where's that?
on the left side of the bay. Haven't you ever seen it?
Most have not.
Well, all right, you go by them.
Brother, we have to go now! Why?
A taxman said you haven't been paying taxes for 3 months.
Oh, I knew they would come.
What? You knew?
Yeah, ever since Mom and Dad left, it's been hard.
Well, still, we must go now.
Here, okay, it's right here. I know. The Irish market has been so slow lately. Now, shoot, let me clean up.
Okay, here's the wood. Where should I put it?
Just over by the water wall.
Things aren't working in Ireland's favor. First, the potato famine. Second, the high taxes and rent. Third, people are dying from hunger.
Oh yeah, it's sad. Food in America. Fair.
We need 15 more shillings. If Patrick sells well today, we'll be on a ship to America tomorrow. Patrick, how much money did you get today?
15 shillings. Why?
We can go to America. America.
Wait!
Why go to America? 1, so we don't starve to death. 2, we're as poor as a rock. A rock, Patrick. And 3, okay, I thought you said yes at 2.
Okay, I want to get a good job in America as soon as possible and forget Ireland.
I miss you, Ireland.
What did you say?
Nothing, let's get packing. Was tiring and exhausting, and I was a little bit hungry, and we almost starved to death. But my brother got us some crackers that looked like mold. It was soggy and gross. The next day we got sick. I thought about my old friends. I think they're okay, but I don't think we are. I thought I forgot my mom's favorite toy when she was my age. So I told Patrick we had to go back, but then I just saw it laying there.
I was not sure we should go to America, but Emily insisted, and then she wanted to go back. I was so bored on the ship. Really, the only thing we did was wait for food, and the food was horrible. They didn't even have potatoes. There were a lot of sick people, and then I saw it, the Statue of Liberty. I was overjoyed. I knew the trip was almost over.
What is it?
Statue of Liberty! Come on! Quiet! Slow down! America!
It's beautiful.
We're almost at Ellis Island!
I don't even remember what it has.
Me neither. I do. We started packing as fast as we could. I grabbed 1 apple, a buck-tree, and my favorite, a picture of my mom. And I grabbed a book, 3 packs of matzah, and spare clothes.
What class are you on?
We're first.
And you?
We're sneaking on the ship. Well, good luck.
some food and some rags for clothes. We rushed to the port and then to the ships. I'm cold, wet, hungry, tired, and nervous. There are waves crashing against the ship, thunder, pouring rain, and a strong smell of sea salt. And now as I'm thinking to myself, I can see the Statue of Liberty. I'm the first one to see it. I'm feeling a million emotions at once. All clear. Finally, some fresh air. We've been in there for days.
Hey, look, it's the Statue of Liberty. We're the first ones to see it.
That was quite a long ride.
Yeah, it was a good thing we found that truck to hide in and keep dry.
Let's go in.
Okay. Wow, these lines are so long.
Yeah, it's gonna take us forever to get through.
Names and where you're from,
Anthony and Sullivan, we're from Poland.
and your past. What are your professions?
Salesman.
You do not speak English well enough. What are your other professions?
I can write.
Okay, let me see you write your name. Okay, you're all done. And you?
I can be a carpenter.
Okay, you're all done. Welcome to New York.
I feel so weird. I'm so happy and very sad. Russia was so nice, but they're not giving us a choice. I hope I won't be seasick. I packed an apple, a pocket watch, and a blanket. I'm gonna go back to Papa and Sveta.
Papa, I'll meet you on the ship. You gotta go. And I can't believe you're finally leaving.
Look at those fish! The yellow one! Oh, and the blue one! Oh, and...
Igor, come on, the ship's gonna leave without us.
But look at these fish!
Fine. Wow, cool fish, but come on, let's go.
Finally, you guys are here. We have to hurry. The ship is gonna leave without us. Come on.
I have to tell you something. There was an American man back in Germany at the bakery. He came and tried one of our pastries and said, "How about I give you a job opportunity in America?" He gave me his address, a road, and a time. I'm gonna get there when you're sick. I'm sending you over to delay the time.
This is a great opportunity. I'll go as fast as I can. He delayed it. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock sharp.
Thank you, Wilbur.
No problem.
We landed at Angel Island and Chang didn't look so good. We finally got looked at by a doctor and he said I might have trachoma. But I eventually got cleared after another few inspections. Next up was Chang, and after just a few inspections, he said he had trachoma. I had to go on to America without him. So I got to the address that Mom and Dad lived at, and then I went inside, hugged them, loved them, and then explained.
Anna,
Yes, what is it?
we're almost there. We can see the island.
Good, because I think I'm going blind in one of my eyes.
Can't wait to see the streets.
Oh boy, here we go again. You're going to be so disappointed.
But when we get there, you'll see them, and then you'll believe me.
Sure I will.
my $20 at work, now I can afford more food.
Yeah, that's great.
Why have you been so grumpy lately?
Because I hate my job, that's why. It's only been a week and I already don't like it. It's so boring. I'm either writing or making meals all day.
Well, why don't you just get a new job then?
It's not how it works. This is the only job that requires my skill set that I'm allowed to apply to.
Okay, well, at least I'm happy, I guess. Anyways, I'm off to the store to get some more food.
My English gets good enough, I can go back to my old job. Hello, I Sullivan. I am from Poland. Oh, this is so hard. Well, if I keep practicing, it'll get easier.
Sullivan, some people on the street stole my money.
What? Look, they have money to spare. They should start practicing English with me so they don't get robbed enough.
Okay, any other reasons why?
So we can go back to being salesmen. Don't you want to give up being a carpenter?
Okay, fine.
Here. Great. It's hard at first, but you'll get it. One day everything can go back to normal. We got 5 new orders today, and a big one. Someone needs their dining room table to be fixed.
What? I haven't even finished Wednesday's orders. We are doing so well.
I'm gonna go close up for the day. Can you buy 2 apples, 1 pound steak, and 1 gallon of milk for dinner tonight?
Sure, once I get this door to fix.
Come on, you Irish fireheads!
Here we go again. If I didn't have this woodworking job here, I would need it.
Just keep working hard and don't pay attention to them.
Okay, I'll try. But I wish they didn't call us that.
I love my job.
Me too.
The only down part are people are being so cruel to us. I wish they would treat us better.
Yeah, what do we do? All we did is work.
Well, we are really good. Maybe, we are really good. Maybe we're taking their jobs from them.
Yeah, let's go talk with the boss.
Good idea.
Hey, where is everybody? They must not like us because they're not here.
I'll go check with the boss.
Man, life has been so hard for us. People are being so cruel to us. I wish they would treat us better instead of saying,
Go back to your country, you filthy immigrant.
see what I mean?
Hey, Wilbert, you just got fired.
Oh no! I told you we should have stayed in Germany.
Brother, I found you! Is Mom and Dad here as well?
Yes, I got a job on the railroad. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better from Tacoma. I'm gonna get a job in the morning.
Okay, go say hi to Mom and Dad.
Alright.
Go home, you Chinese!
Wow, what was that? Oh yeah, some people are like that. Just ignore them.
Alright.
One time I was making dinner and they had a sign outside that said, go home Chinese.
At least we're safe now. I can't wait to find some gold.
Good luck with that. I'm sticking to the railroad.
I ended up finding gold, and I got me and Yang a new house. Mom and Dad ended up finding a new house as well.
That's true. We found a lot more freedom in America, and plus we got to be with our mom and dad.
I can't believe the inspector changed my name to Igor Stravinsky.
Well, maybe since your name is Igor Stravinsky, you'll be a famous inventor too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Maybe my name was changed to Berlin Salins. I have to check my papers.
You wish. She was only the best dressmaker ever.
Igor! Why did you say my name was Papa?
Because that's what I call you.
Well, on my papers it says my name is Papa, not Igor. Wow, I can't believe she bought my dress for $80. House for sale! House for sale! $75! 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a huge kitchen! Did he say $75? House for sale! $75! He sure did. And with this big sale I just made, I have just enough and a little to spare. Wow, this is turning out to be the best day ever. I knew life in America would be better than Russia, and to think, Papa didn't believe me. First the sale, then the house, and then the interview. Oh no, the interview with Anna. Really, my first interview for an employee, and I forget? America, well, it's not what I imagined it to be. Business is better than it was in Russia, but it's still not looking up. I guess I knew America would be better than Russia, but I still didn't want to leave Russia and all of its memories. I mean, I grew up there, and so did my mom, and her mom. It was a lot easier to find Igor at school than I thought. A lot easier. And Civitas has been getting good sales, a lot more than me, but we still don't have a house. I hope we find one soon. But for the most part, America is pretty okay. Papa, I have great news! What, dear? What is it? Just tell me already! Sorry, Papa, I'm just excited. I found us a house. It has 3 bedrooms, so me and Igor can share a room, and you can have your own room. 2 bathrooms, just like Russia we have to share, and a huge kitchen, which is perfect for me when I make meals. Also, 2 people are going to be living with us. And I already bought it, so you can't really say no. Wow, you really like making decisions without me. But how much money was it? It was only $75. $75? Don't you think that's a little expensive? Don't worry, Papa. I made a big sale. $80. First, we need to figure out what Igor thinks about it.
I think it's perfect. We won't have to cram into another room with 13 other immigrants.
So it's final? We're moving to our new house tomorrow.
I don't really like the American food.
I think I'm really starting to like it. But anyway, it's probably time for dinner. I'm gonna go inside. You come in later.
I miss porridge, I miss matzah, and most of all, I miss...
Igor, hot dogs for dinner!
Really? This again?
Igor, manners! We need to find a place to live.
No, I'm so mad about the streets. They're gonna be so all shiny and perfect. What kind of phony baloney would make up that? Why the baloney brain is gonna pay?
I told you you'd be disappointed.
I tried to convince you to, Anna. I'm so sorry.
Stop moping. I need a job.
Let's go find you one then.
I just had an interview with Savita Stravinsky. Good news, I got the job and they said we could live with them.
That's great. I just received this letter from art school, and I'm too nervous to open it. Can you?
Sure. I don't think you have a reason to mope anymore.
You're kidding. Maybe the streets are paved with gold after all.
Or maybe they're paved with luck and good fortune.